my little robo-clicker. And as I do, I want you to repeat with me, geek is. Let's practice. Geek is. Well done, BlizzCon. All right, this will be fun. You guys ready? I can stall some more. It's gravy. Okay. BlizzCon. Geek is. Growing air. Geek is growing up playing with toys. So complicated. It proved forever that we are in fact smarter than our parents. Geek is critting on a natural 20. My friends, I suggest to you, if you haven't done this with a Vorpal blade, you haven't really lived. Geek is, or not, crushing your enemies. Crushing your enemies, seeing them driven before you, and hearing the lamentations of the women. For some of you younger geeks in the audience, that is in fact our governor. You idiot! All right. Geek is this damn thing. This guy's shield pinging off of Nazi helmets. Get him, Cap. The man. Geek is leading off with Hal Maru's super heavy attack in the opening rounds of Samurai Showdown 2. The greatest fighting game ever made. Get off me, Street Fighter. Geek is yelling. Let's slow down. Geek is yelling ho really loud before you punk down the bad guys. How intimidating is that? Is he talking to me? What? Monkeying, just getting ruled. Okay, so geek is this guy. Geek is this guy turning off his targeting computer because he's feeling it. Geek is imagining you can ride dragons and joust across the sky. Geek is action figures with the kung fu grip. Screw your iPod, that's the greatest technology in the world. Geek is Geek is Frank Miller, reminding us all just how terrifying Batman can really be. Geek is Geek is remembering that there is, in fact, no spoon. Geek is considering that it wasn't just Top Gun that made us want to be fighter pilots as little kids. Talk to me, Goose. Geek is learning that with great power comes great responsibility. Toby. Geek is Geek is actually being terrified during late-night Doom 2 sessions. Remember those like scrolling texture map walls with all the faces? Ah. Well done, BlizzCon. Come on, don't leave me here. Oh. Geek is giving props to the undisputed baddest chick in the universe. Geek is boy, I can't wait for this movie. Geek is this guy dispensing indiscriminate justice with his magic hammer. That's why Thrall got one. Thank you. Geek is. Man, you know, we almost didn't even deserve how good that show was. Geek is learning that home really is where the heart is. Especially considering, you know, your planet just got nuked to Kingdom Come, so your options on home are a little limited. Geek is. Geek is exploring the vast, wondrous lands of EverQuest for the first time with your friends. And guys, consider none of us and none of this would be here without EverQuest. Respect must be paid. I miss Halas. Geek is. Geek is holding the line against impossible odds. That was a good one. Geek is watching the graceful Na'vi running and hunting across the twilight fields of Pandora, yada, yada. And pardon me, couldn't resist. Geek is. Guys, geek is knowing that resistance is never futile. Not for heroes, anyway. Geek is. For those of you who do not recognize the image, it's the original DM screen from AD&D back in the day. Mega. Guys, geek is sitting around a table with your best friends, armed only with graph paper and funny dice, and imagining far-flung worlds of your own. My favorite slide. Geek is. Geek is the near perfect cinematic realization of the story that started it all. Mr. Jackson, wherever you are today, we thank you. Geek is. I'm gonna break this down. Guys, geek is watching your kids looking at Star Wars for the first time. Oh, God, I'm choking up. And wondering if it will transform their little imaginations like it did yours. Star Wars, y'all. Geek is. Geek is believing that the reason we love these characters, these worlds, these products, and 1,000 more like them is because there is a hero inside every one of us waiting to come forward. Hammy as it sounds, my friends, I believe that with everything I've got. And I hope, by some extension, you feel that in our games. Well, clicker gone. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It speaks a little bit to just who we are. You know, water? There we go. Sorry, guys. As I get on to phase 2 of the operation. Right. So, guys, the point of this, to some degree, is that our company builds giant video games. We run massive online worlds, right? And sometimes it can feel like big business. But it's important to remember, right, for all the high-tech bells and whistles all around you in this hall and all the demo stations and crazy flashing video screens, the truest spirit of BlizzCon is you. This is about our collective geekiness. I know it brings us all together. Guys, this is about imagination and sharing these games and these ideas with your friends. It's about having fun. It's about inspiration. So on behalf of all my brothers and sisters at Blizzard Entertainment, guys, I want to welcome you once again to BlizzCon. Thank you for being here. You know, I just want to thank you guys for letting us geek out with you. You know, we all need it. So, with all of that having been said, we've got some business to discuss. Diablo fans, where are you at? I knew you were out there. Diablo fans, for the past 4 years, we have been debuting the latest playable player character classes for Diablo 3. This year will be no different. In mere seconds, actually, we will show for you the 5th and final player class for Diablo 3. So to do that, guys, relax, sit back, and feast your eyes on this.
Someone survived.
Don't come any closer.
You probably ran until you couldn't take another step. I remember that feeling.
I had no choice.
You always have a choice.
We're going to die here, aren't we?
No. As long as I'm here, they are the prey. And I am the hunter. Stand alone. And if they keep coming, I will never stop killing. choice.